from 8020research.com, and before I reveal to you a very simple way on how you can understand some of the most common crypto slangs, be sure to click on the link in the description box below this video or go to system.8020research.com to get instant access to my #1 proven system to averaging $1,000 a month with cryptocurrencies and other online income opportunities. And if you're excited to see what's coming up, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and click on that bell icon so that you can get notified every time we launch a new episode on how you can leverage the internet to generate an additional income from anywhere in the world. Or leave us a 5-star review if you're listening to this as a podcast. So guys, today we'll be talking about some of the most common crypto slangs in the cryptocurrency world. Now, if you're new to cryptocurrency and you don't understand some of the crypto slangs that some tenured crypto enthusiasts are saying, then you're in luck because this time you'll be learning some of them, all right? So let's go to our first one. Our first one is called all-time high, or ATH. Now, all-time high is an acronym used in respect to brokerage accounts, financial data, stock trading, and cryptocurrency. It means a coin has reached its highest value ever recorded. That's why it's called all-time high. Next, we have the bear and the bull trap. So, when people talk about a bear market, that is when the price trend is stagnant or downward. Now, a bull market is when the price trend is upward. So that's when you want to invest or sell your stocks because the market is an upward trend. Now, those terms are used in different ways, but as a rule, bull means up and bear means down. A trap is when it's been going one direction for a while and it looks like it's going up, but it comes back down. So that's why it's called a trap. Next, we have BIP, or Bitcoin Improvement Proposal. This is a design document for introducing features or information to Bitcoin. This is the standard way of communicating ideas since Bitcoin has no formal structure yet. Next, we have EIP, or Ethereum Improvement Proposal. So much like the Bitcoin Improvement Proposal, this describes standards for the Ethereum platform, including core protocol specification, client APIs, and contract standards. Next we have is bubble. Now, it is when something has grown in price way too rapidly and it has now become unsustainable. Now, that stretches the bubble and it might pop, and that will cause the price of the coin to drop back down rapidly. Next we have is a bot. So it's like a robot. Now, almost all exchanges let users program or use a pre-programmed software that can interact with the crypto platform via an API. Now, one type of software, a type that can execute trades on exchanges, is called a trading bot. Now, it may seem like cheating, and in certain hands, it can sure feel like it, but bots are important in many ways too. They can help implement strategies like trailing stop losses for you, and they can help make markets. Now, like people, bots aren't good or bad. They are neutral, and it depends on the ethics of the one that will be using the bot. Next, we have DApp. So that's that DApp, everyone. That's DApp, or decentralized application. This is basically an app that you could build using smart contract, and this is often stored on a blockchain. It is not hosted on a private server, so that's good because it is hosted on many different distributed servers. Next, we have EEA, or Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. Now, this is the one that connects Fortune 500 enterprises, startups, academics, and technology vendors with Ethereum subject matter experts. They are a group of companies that are interested in exploring on what they can do for the Ethereum platform or on the Ethereum platform. Next, we have our faucets. Now, you may have encountered the term faucet on our previous tutorials, and as a review, faucet is a reward system in the form of a website or app. Now, this dispenses rewards in the form of a Satoshi, which is 100th of a million Bitcoin. Now, for visitors to claim their Bitcoin reward, they need to complete a task as described by the website. There are also faucets that dispenses alternative cryptocurrencies like Litecoin or Ether. Next we have is fiat. Now, Fiat is a currency such as the US dollar, yen, or euro. So these are the money backed up by the government, or the currency that is favored by your government. Next, we have flippening. Now, flippening is an expected paradigm shift in the world of cryptocurrency, where the value of an altcoin are no longer primarily based on the value of Bitcoin. So this happens when a potential future day that the Ethereum market cap will exceed the Bitcoin cap. Next, we have fork. Now, fork occasionally, users of cryptocurrency will see wild price fluctuations related to a phenomenon called fork. Forks can occur from two different events. An accidental fork occurs if a coin updates are not truly compatible. Now, people using different versions of the software create two different ledgers, one from the older version and one from the newer version. In this circumstance, the coin developer must rapidly eliminate the bugs causing the incompatibilities and decide how to merge the different blockchain. Now, there are two different types of fork. A hard fork, which is a radical change to the protocol that makes the previously invalid blocks valid, and the soft fork is a change to the software protocol where the only previous valid blocks or transactions are now made invalid. Next, we have FOMO. Okay, now this actually means fear of missing out. Now, this is actually an emotional response that makes people impulse buy tokens at their all-time high. Now, if the price goes up rapidly, you tend to buy it because you don't want to miss out on the possible big return you can get from it. Next we have is FUD, or fear, uncertainty, or doubt. Now, this is the emotion that people try to invoke in others when they want to bring the price of a coin down or drum up headlines. It can be smart to react to FUD, as one can't stop widespread FUD from spurring on a correction, especially after a coin just hit an all-time high. FUD is what causes economic depressions, and it is what makes bubble burst. Next is HODL. Now, this is actually a typographical error of hold made by one member of a Bitcoin forum, which means holding onto your Bitcoin rather than selling it. So that actually stands for hold on for dear life. Now we have ICO, or initial coin offering, an unregulated means by which funds are raised for a new cryptocurrency venture. An ICO is used by startups to bypass the rigorous and regulated capital raising process required by the venture capitalists or the banks. Next we have is the Lambo, or Lamborghini, a status symbol, goal post, or meme. It is actually a reference to a Lamborghini that invokes this mashup of a lamb and Rambo. Now somehow everyone's cognitive dissonance kicks in, and there is this assumption that everyone who owns any amount of any tokens will somehow be driving a Lamborghini within the next 6 months. Next, Moon. Now, mooning is when a coin goes on a run. That is when the price goes up quickly. The opposite of mooning is crash, or correction, or dip. So some of the common phrases that you might hear in the cryptocurrency world is can't get a Lambo without mooning, or can't see the moon if you don't hold. So that's some of the phrases that you can actually hear when you immerse yourself in the cryptocurrency world. Next, we have POW and POS, or proof of work or proof of stake. Now, proof of work system, it is where mining is done by those who have the hash power, the time, and energy to mine. Now, the result of that is the time and energy is traded for rewards. Now, a proof of stake, on the other hand, or a proof of stake system, is where mining is done by those who hold coins. Now, the result is a bit like getting paid interest for holding the coins. Next, we have pump and dump. Now, this is very simple. Pump means the price or value of the coin is increasing, while dump means the value of the coin is decreasing. So it's very similar to the bear and bull market terminologies. Next we have is Satoshi. Now Satoshi is named. It's actually named after Satoshi Nakamoto, the unknown person or people who developed Bitcoin. Satoshi is the smallest fraction of a Bitcoin that can be sent to anyone. Next is shill. Now, essentially, it is an advertisement of another cryptocurrency. It's basically a hype created around a particular coin to increase its value. So when you see anyone shilling a coin, then you know that it's a hype manufactured for one simple reason: for you to invest in it. Next, we have token. Now, token is the same word for a coin and they can be used interchangeably. Next we have is Wei. Now this is the smallest denomination of Ether, the cryptocurrency used on the Ethereum network. Next we have 2FA or two-factor authentication. Another term for this is actually TFA. This is when people use an additional security check for signing into different exchanges or when doing actions like selling their coins. And next we have is a whale. Now, a whale is someone that owns an absurd amount of cryptocurrencies. Now, whales are cryptocurrency investors with many coins or dollars. Now, these investors can help move markets or they can help stop markets from moving. So when you see a 250 Bitcoin buy wall or sell wall, now those are what you call a whale. So, and there you go. These are some of the most common slangs used in the cryptocurrency world. Now that you know most of the terms used, do you think you're ready to start diving in headfirst into the cryptocurrency world? Let us know in the comments below, and let us know too if some of the crypto slangs that you know aren't listed, and we'd love to hear that from you. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, select that bell icon so that you can get notified every time I launch a new episode. Or leave us a 5-star review if you're listening to this as a podcast. Oh, and before you go, please don't forget to click on that link in the description box or go to system.8020research.com so that you can get instant access to my #1 proven system when it comes to leveraging the internet to earn an extra income from home. Thank you, and I'll see you in our next episode.